Okay, we're live now.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Credit for March 2017. It looks like we have 4 demos today. And the first one on our list is Stephen Ujilski, Localized Android App Independent of System Language. Stephen.
Hey, everyone. So hopefully everyone can see my screen right now. In the current production version of the Wikipedia Android app, I just wanted to demonstrate what happens when you change the language. So right now, this device is running English, but perhaps I am a German speaker, and I kind of want all my UI to be in German, but maybe I have my phone set to English because a lot of apps don't offer great localization support. Well, this is how the app looks, and it's the same. It's the same for other languages as well. So here's Hebrew. You'll see that all the buttons are still in English, and the information about how to navigate the app is just English. So that works. I worked on a feature recently to change this behavior so that you can localize the Android app based on the app language instead of the system language, so that if you find yourself in this predicament where you use a second language you're less happy with, because the Android app, the Wikipedia Android app, still has great localization support, will localize all the UI for you, at least within the Wikipedia experience. And here's what that looks like. So right now I'm running English. Let's switch it over to Hebrew. You can see all the UI instantly changes over to your favorite right to left language, and all the UI for the cards is also in that language. The content of the feed here is still in English. That's a different bug, which we will fix. But this is kind of a step towards trying to offer a little bit better, more native feeling experience for folks who are multilingual and wanting to take advantage of all the great translations that we get in the app. That's it. Thanks.
Thanks, Stephen. Looks like Gergo has a couple of items that he'd like to share. The first is on the developer wish list, and the second one is on PSYSH, SciShell, maybe is how you say that? I'm not sure. Okay, just a second here, Gergo, while we make sure things are presenting properly. Oh, it looks like we just lost Gergo. Let's give him just a minute. Hi, Gergo. Can you hear us?
Hey, yeah. Try again.
Okay. Let's see if we can get your screen share going. I see it.
Okay. So let's work. Hey, am I still connected?
Yeah, yep, we see your screen.
Okay, great. Then, so the developer wish list was a bottom-up effort to figure out what are the main pain points for MediaWiki and Wikimedia developers and address them. You have probably heard about it by now. There is a list of results which I encourage everyone to look at and find tasks in if you have some free time. But more importantly, I wanted to talk a bit about the tools behind the list, which might be interesting if you are planning some similar outreach effort. So we had a bot run by Leon, a music animal, for curating the results, creating an ordered list, and that kind of stuff. We had a button script, which was developed from the similar but less flexible script used by the grant-making people on MediaWiki. So the way you use this, they are basically one-click methods to add your signature, or add your signature and a little description. The way you use them, you just add the button CSS markup in the wiki text and put in the special data attribute. You put in the name of the section, the name of the title, and there is a special MediaWiki page which contains the configuration. So you can add your own section with your own translations or own interface messages. This is localizable for multiple languages. And the third tool that we used, the descriptions for the proposals were originally created on Fabricator, and we had to be able to turn them into wiki text and show them in the wiki, and there were a lot of them. So I wrote a simple script to translate the Fabricator pre-markup stuff into wiki text, which I will at some point release as a library, but right now the code is still horrible, so it works as a Labs application. So the name is remarkup to wiki text. I should have probably used a somewhat smaller task, but anyway. So this is a bunch of regular expressions and somewhat fragile, but seem to work pretty well. It can handle tables, links to projects, links to tasks. It uses the Fabricator API to query the full name of tasks. If somehow you feel the need to put task descriptions on the key, it's maybe useful. About size shell. So you might be familiar with eval.php. Which is the old shell of PHP, the old shell of MediaWiki, which is not very user-friendly. Does not echo automatically. If you have a complex object, then your best bet is war dump, which looks horrible. And it has all the error handling user-friendliness of native PHP shell. So I worked with end-to-end to integrate a decent shell library instead. So with PHP shell, you can do all kind of neat stuff, like you have tab auto-completion you have nice dump. You can ask for the documentation of classes or methods. Check the code of source code of methods. And see kind of what kind of methods an object has. It can catch exceptions, and then you can examine the exceptions. There are a lot of ways to hand-tune how it exactly works. You can add custom comments to it. It's still a work in progress, but I think it's going to improve working with MediaWiki quite a bit. So that's about it.
Sweet, thanks. And Jan, I think you're up next.
Cool. Let me just get my screen on here. So I'm working on a little feature that is meant to aid in exploring results on the search results page. So if you search something on Wikipedia, you know, and you don't find the result you're looking for right here, then maybe you're interested in a general topic area of around some of these results, like, for example, related pages or categories. And this tiny little feature that I wrote as a user script right now is meant to kind of aid in that. So here we have search results for the term pineapple. And here when I click explore similar, actually, sorry, I just hover over explore similar, I get this little box with the related pages, and this is a separate extension, as well as the categories for that page. So if you're interested in Google something, but you're really interested in a category or something, then that's easily accessible right from the search results page here. And yeah, and this is the first iteration, so we're still exploring what other useful information we can add to search results. But here we see that, you know, for example, if you're interested in a film, then maybe you might also be interested in some of the people who starred in that film or other films in that category. So this is just a simple way to expose more information around the search result that appears on this page. And yeah, and like I said, it's a user script right now, but it's something that we're interested in exploring further.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. And does anybody else have something that they'd like to present? Well, I think that's it. If you have any questions for the presenters today, please add them to the Etherpad. That's at etherpad.wikimedia.org/p/credit. And that's capital C, capital R, capital E, capital D, capital I, capital T. Thanks for joining us, and thanks again for the demos.